I'm letting my comment section decide what I draw in pixel art. So, I started out this series where I'm drawing a fruit in pixel art every day until I reach 20k. And I'm starting to get more requests that are non-fruit related, or they are fruit that has been prepared already, making them not recognizable as a fruit. So, instead of ignoring all of these requests, I decided to put them all in this video. So let's go! The first comment is a mango with tahini. I know a mango is a fruit and I already drew a mango on day 3, but I'll make an exception for this one because I'm curious to what it is. I'm not familiar with a mango with tahini, so I didn't know how it's supposed to look until I googled it. It looks like it's just a sliced mango with some seasoning. After I learned what I was supposed to draw, then I started. While I was drawing this, I started to think how I used to eat mangoes in the past. I have never added tahini in my mangoes, but I did add something called ginseng bagoong. It's like a shrimp paste from the Philippines, and it makes the mango taste even better in my opinion. From what I remember, it made a mango sweeter and sometimes spicier if you add some chili pepper to it. Since I never had this tahini before, what does it add to the mango? Does it make it spicier or sweeter? If you had it before, let me know in the comments. My drawing is based on the reference photo I saw online on what a mango with tahini is supposed to look like. It's a sliced mango skewered and the tahini is sprinkled on top of it. As I finished this drawing, I surprised myself because the drawing looks better than I initially expected. It's really close to the reference photo and the mango looks delicious. So after this request, I decided to choose something that's non-fruit related. Can you draw ember lily next? I have never heard of an ember lily before. So once I searched it up, I learned it was from this game called Grow a Garden. As I started to draw, I hope this is the right ember lily. Even if it wasn't, I decided to go with this one because it looks challenging to draw. It's a flower, not really a fruit, so I'm drawing it in this video. I really had trouble trying to figure out how to draw this. The flower itself is quite complicated to draw in pixel art. If I drew this in any other style, it wouldn't be as hard. A part of me felt like I would have had an easier time drawing an actual ember lily flower. Like this one. I do love the challenge and I think I was able to capture the likeness of the flower. So can we all agree that this is close enough? This is probably the hardest pixel art I have ever drawn in my pixel art career. So on to the next one. I decided to do something simple. Oh, can you do the Yoshi app? I already drew an apple before in pixel art multiple times, so I think it's similar and I would have an easier time drawing it. Fun fact, this is another thing that I'm not too familiar with. When I first saw this comment, I thought it was a real fruit, since it has the word apple on it. I was wrong after I googled it to see what it looks like. It still looks like an apple. I just can't believe I didn't recognize the name Yoshi. It really goes to show that I'm not really familiar with any characters from the Super Mario games. I mostly play Pokemon. Speaking of, I thought about a future series that I can do. What do you guys think about this idea? Should I make a series of drawing all 1,000 plus Pokemon in pixel art? Let me know if you guys want to see that. If I do one Pokemon per day, it will take me over 3 years to complete it. I don't know, I'm not that insane. I feel like I would go crazy doing it. How about something easier since I started out this video with 2 complicated ones? A key because Pac-Man says it's a fruit. I used to play a lot of Pac-Man when I was younger, but I don't remember the game having any keys. I guess I was too young and I didn't really pay much attention to it back then. Pac-Man was pretty simple and fun to play, and sometimes it was competitive to get the high score. Okay, this one looks pretty easy. The reference photo I use is already in pixel art. The drawing took me less than a minute to draw, so I decided to add Pac-Man. I realized I made a mistake. I should have drew the key a bit more to the left because I'm kind of running out of room for Pac-Man. So my solution was, I just drew Pac-Man slightly smaller. and I think it worked. I decided to do one more before I end this video. Maybe I'll do this again when I get more comments that don't relate to the series I'm currently doing. How about this one? Make a candy blossom. When I first saw this request, I thought it was some kind of food because of the word candy. I don't know why, but I thought about cotton candy when I first saw it. After I searched what it looks like, I learned that it's from the game Grow a Garden Again. I don't know why, but I had a bit of trouble drawing this. I couldn't get the shape right. It's definitely hard when you have a limited amount of pixels. Just like with the flower, if it was any other style, I think I would have drew this so quickly. But since this is pixel art, it's a little bit difficult. I think in the end, I managed to pull it off. The drawing looks close enough, especially since it's pixel art. You know what? Maybe it's not a cotton candy. It does look more like a popsicle. Well, that's all. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.